Okay, so I finished Throne of Glass and I'm almost done with Crown of Midnight. So let's talk about it a little bit. I'm gonna try not to give too many spoilers, but at least with Crown of Midnight especially, it's kind of unavoidable if I'm gonna talk about it at all. Yeah, I've also got some new makeup to play with, and I want to revisit some old favorites, because why not? So, I know I'm way behind on this, but I just picked up the e.l.f. Power Grip with niacinamide, because it might not be for everybody, but my skin loves niacinamide, so figured I would try it. I've used it once so far, and I actually really liked it. So, first off, in Throne of Glass, Cain is an absolute twat. If you know, you know. I'm happy that I was right about Kaltain. But I wasn't entirely sure if Duke Parrington was gonna be in on it or not. But, you know, he's kind of a twat waffle too, obviously. And that's pretty much all I have to say about Cain and that whole mess. Doing things a little out of order today. I am not doing my brows first because, to be quite honest, I am probably just gonna do some laundry and take a shower after I'm done filming. So my lighting setup is a little crazy right now. Hence why my face looks really shiny, other than the fact, you know, I went to the gym, I had to work, all that good stuff. So, just something I thought was funny while I was finishing up Throne of Glass. So Dorian being jealous of Nox was just, I don't know, I just found it humorous. And, you know, obviously Chaol is absolutely infatuated with Celaena. And I have decided I am Team Chaol because, you know, you're just, I don't know, that just works, in my opinion. If you know, you know. But I will say that, you know, Celaena and Dorian have had some cute moments, like the gaming room. When Celaena was trying to figure out how to play pool. I thought that was cute. Oh god, I didn't even tell y'all what I just put on my face. So it's the Sephora Matte Perfection Tinted Moisturizer. I actually really like this. And I've had it for a while. I've used it a dozen times. I like it because it's, you know, I feel like my skin can kind of breathe a little bit under it, but it still, like, kind of helps cover up some of what I'm, like, insecure about. It might help calm down some of the shine on my face right now. Now I'm gonna go in with my Fenty concealer. This is also an absolute favorite. I used to have the foundation too, and I absolutely loved it. The Pro Filter Soft Matte. Sorry, my mirror's over here, and, you know, I'm filming this on a freaking iPad. What? I feel like that looks, like, really fucking yellow for some reason. It's okay. I've got many clean surfaces. The smudge to kind of calm it down a little bit. I really like about the Sephora stuff is it is somewhat buildable for a tinted moisturizer. I don't know, maybe I'm losing it, but I don't know, for some reason my my Fenty concealer seems to be, at least on camera, pulling like really yellow on me, and in person it doesn't really do that. So I'm just gonna keep on trucking. So where were we? Yeah, Dorian and Selena in the gaming room. That was adorable. It's very obvious to me that Dorian isn't used to being the one that's all flustered and stumbling over themselves. So it's kind of nice to see. However, this happens more towards the end of the book. I do kind of feel bad for Dorian when Selena breaks things off. But it's also kind of obvious to me that Dorian and Selena should be together at this point. Oh, so I'm gonna hold that thought. I am gonna be playing with this new brush I got from Wing Me Cosmetics. I got this in a BoxyCharm. And I'm also, for my bronzer, I'm gonna play with these Pacifica Sunny Glow bronzing drops. I think it's supposed to be a dupe for like the Drunk Elephant ones that all the Sephora kids are going after right now. Jesus, my hair's crazy. Anyway, yeah, so I am just gonna get a dollop of that on the back of my hand, load my brush. We'll say blends. Looks like it's gonna be nice and blendable. So I like this brush, it's nice and soft. And that is bronzing drops blended out pretty nicely. Ah, fuck. I really hope that didn't just explode all over my carpet. However, that's looking a little crazy, so we're gonna tone that down with whatever excess product is on this sponge. Don't think it's on my carpet at least. That's nice. Take that little bit excess stuff. I guess put it on my jawline. Okay, so I like those bronzing drops. And I like that brush. Cool. Oh, this is a favorite of mine. It's the Primrose Lip and Cheek Cream Palette. I mostly just use it as blush. Yeah, the top came off, but I'm obsessed, so I'm not getting rid of it. These are the shades in that cream palette. So I'm gonna go in with this kind of orangey peach guy right here for once. Well, I've used it a few times actually. Really dig that kind of more peachy vibe. So as far as Throne of Glass goes, I'm satisfied with how it ended. I think it led into Crown of Midnight really, really well. I'm trying not to give away too much, but yeah, I'm, for those of you that do know, I hope that eventually Chaol kind of comes out of it okay with what he ended up having to do at one point. And yeah, that's kind of where I'm at. I'm just trying to figure out what I want to do next, so I'm trying to stall but not doing a very good job. So let's do eyes next. I'm gonna play with this ColourPop shadow stick from their Alice in Wonderland collection. This is in the shade Not All There. Obviously inspired by, you know, the Cheshire Cat. It doesn't matter that it's kind of messy right now because we're gonna go in and blend it out in a minute. I'm just getting color on there so we have something to play with. I think I'm gonna go in with this super fluffy guy from Wing Me again and just kind of blow this out a little bit. Oh, see, that is such a pretty purple, purpley pink magenta. I don't think so. I was thinking about going in with this Haus Labs liquid shadow in the shade Glam Attack, but I think it's just a little bit too cool toned, unfortunately. Still really freaking pretty though. I mean, look at that. That's almost like Fenty Diamond Bomb status. But in a freaking liquid eyeshadow? Like, come on. That is clearly for another day. So, yeah, I'm just doing a single color on the lid. Why not? I like that it's all kind of blown out, messy. Very, early 2000s. I might clean it up a little bit, maybe. We'll see what happens. Maybe add some liner. Liner fixes everything. Oh shit, I had an idea, but apparently this color is far too close to the eyeshadow. Okay, note to self. Fine, we'll just blend it out a little bit. I've been silent for too long. Awkward. Okay, I'm gonna do my brows. Yeah, I'm just using, you know, same old e.l.f. pencil that I will probably never stop using. It is my favorite brow pencil because it's one of few that doesn't pull too warm or too black on me. Oh, I fucked up. Sorry guys, I have a hard time talking and doing my brows at the same time. I usually fuck up when I do that. I don't like super, like, painted on brows. So, Crown of Midnight, I have pretty much devoured that book every chance I get to sit down and read. I have flown through it. Sorry about that. Had to check something. Yeah, I think I can live with those brows, considering I'm not going anywhere. Sisters, not twins. Ew, another old favorite, my Dermablend setting powder. I love this powder. It is probably one of the first higher end powders I ever used. So definitely worth the splurge if you're wondering and not really wanting to go the Laura Mercier route. You know, everybody and their mother talks about that powder. And I even have the Laura Mercier powder. It is very good, well worth the hype as well. But I feel like the Dermablend is severely underrated. Okay, now that we have set the face, I'm gonna go in with this LYS Lash Confidence Mascara. I also got an BoxyCharm. I haven't used it yet. I think the triangle tubing is interesting. I like the brush. Personally, I like that kind of scoop type of brush. It just works for me. Now, back to Crown of Midnight. If you know, you know. Kale fucked up. Big time. Oh my god. Like, that reveals, like, a huge... Like, if I say too much more, it's gonna reveal a huge, like, plot thing that... And I don't want to ruin it for anybody. But he fucked up. Like, there's no other way to put it. So I fully understand why Celaena is upset with him at this point. Like, but you also gotta remember that they're very young and inexperienced. They're, like, in their early 20s. And Celaena is, like, 17. Maybe. I think she's 17. I don't remember for sure. But yeah, I think she's, like, 17 or 18. However, inexperience and age does not change the fact he fucked up. And I already know the answer to this, but this was a thought that I wrote down earlier on. I think Celaena is Aelin. Because earlier on in the book, they talk about Terrasen a lot. And the fact that supposedly, nobody but Aelin survived, like, the mass slaughter of all the people in Terrasen. But somehow Celaena is from Terrasen. I am probably not pronouncing that right. I should have looked at the glossary in the back of the book, but I forgot to do that before I started recording. But yeah. Don't come for me. I'm doing my best. So I like this mascara, because holy fucking lashes. Okay, I'm gonna go in with this Context Beauty lip pencil in the shade Locked In. look a little crazy right now, but trust the process. Now I'm going in with this Sephora Lip Stories in the shade Date Prep. I'm having second thoughts on that blush now, but it's too late. At least the rest of it came together, right? Alright, I'm gonna go in with my Revolution Sport Fix. Love this setting spray. Now I'm taking the clean side of my Beauty Blender and pushing that into the face. Because otherwise that setting spray is not doing its job. And it does also help it kind of not necessarily dry faster, but it will take any excess and help you spread it out so it really locks in your makeup, in my opinion. I could be completely wrong, but that's just what I think since I started doing this, because I saw somebody else do it online. I don't remember who offhand, but and there we are. Yeah, so anyway, let's see, yes, I think Selena is Aitlyn for pretty obvious reasons. Aside from that, I'm also wondering who the slave in the Calicula mines is. I'm probably not pronouncing that right either. I also want to know, what the fuck is that creature in the catacombs? Like, that's I wasn't even there and it sounded scary as shit. Yeah. And I have a theory that in some, even though I am very much a K-All stan, it to a point, like, he fucked up, but still, it's K-All. It's hard to stay mad. I do think that somehow Selena and Dorian end up together because Elena and Gavin are guiding them on their little side missions and stuff. So there it is. Catch you next time. Bye.